Alright, what's happening YouTube? So I've got up using Bayoneta again, and I've decided to try get back on the Fly premium gloves. So these are the premium range, not the X ones. I remember that when I used them for 4 weeks, I felt not so gelled to this for I think it's mainly because of the wrist. So I've used it already a couple of times now, and comparisons are clearer to me. So I thought I'd share with you the minutiae, the little details you pick up once you move from one glove to another, and especially if they are quite a big difference in the gloves. So recap, Bayoneta gloves are pretty rigid. Alright, so Bayoneta gloves, on a quick recap, they got very strong wrist support, and it makes me feel snug and supported. And so it's very rigid around the wrist, and it's a complete latex, like a typical Mexican glove. So it's hard latex here, and it takes a while to kind of soften and feels nice on the heavy bag. So after being with that for a very rigid clasping sensation, I went back on these, and straight away I was reminded how loose this is. So you can see that there's a lot of space. I don't have big chunky forearms, so there's a lot of space in there for my wrists and forearm to move about. Even when I tighten this, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of space in there. So I just took it as it is and just trained properly. Didn't worry too much about it, and just to have a gauge of how different this is. Again, these are just nice plush liner inside, like nothing I've ever experienced before. So it's a nice, luxurious feel in it. And straight away, the difference from that, this, because it's a nice inner lining cushion, so inside the cushion protects your hands straight away. So it's nice plush, so it's no space for any breathing. So this is a lot warmer glove. So maybe if you're a seasonal country, winter would be good to wear this compared to the Bayoneta, when there's a lot of empty space in there and it feels very raw and minimalist. That the Bayonetas cool and dry very easily. These ones takes a while to, because when you put your hands in here, there's less space, so your hands, when they're sweaty, come into contact with the plush protection. So the plus point is it protects nicely, but the exact plus point which protects your hands takes longer to dry, I guess, because it's more puffy and it takes up more space, less air in there. Next, I thought, remember these were not so good because I believed I wanted gloves with strong wrist support, because look at this, come on man, come on. Okay, anyway, so I believe my wrists are just getting a bit stronger. So when I use this again, I was like, oh, okay, I guess also maybe I'm not, no, I think my wrists are just getting stronger. And also this, what used to be a drawback for this, as in like very soft, now I understand why some people prefer the more maneuverable, softer part of this, because I realize, look at this, this is like it's like a pointy surface. So when I hit a wrong angle on the bag, it's a thud. But when I get the right angle, so because of this flexibility, and I can twist my wrist a little bit to get the right angle on the heavy bag, it gets a really nice pop. So those of you like the acoustics of getting a nice pop, flexibility of this bit helps. Also, I guess those people who like to be able to twist their wrist to get to the person's chin or face or jaw or whatever you're aiming at, that is why you like softer wrist. So you're more maneuverable, you can get to a certain angle, while if you are actually having a stiff cuff like this, like the Bayoneta, you are literally rigid and you don't have much moving room or flexibility. So this is very warm, Yes, so very big difference because that doesn't have the plush liner to protect your hand. It's like raw fat scaffolding. The negative thing is no protection, but the good thing is because there's not so much material inside, it dries faster. And so also because it doesn't have the contact everywhere, it dries easily and it's not so warm yet. So the Bayoneta is a lot cooler glove to use. These ones are a lot warmer. So if you're maybe in Europe or cooler climates, this would be a benefit for having a warmer gloves. What else do I feel? Oh yes, so I can articulate a bit more. The padding here is, you just hold it and you put your hand in, you can straight away have a sensation you are protected. So I think I can punch relatively okay. I'm not like a professional can punch like 300-pound punch outs, but I think I can do all right on my own. The point of me bringing that up is to say that some people say they can get their knuckles all the way through with this padding, or at least a fly glove on a heavy bag, and I do not see how they can do that unless they've really broken this in. So this is like 1 month old now. I'm back into week 5, and I don't see how that they do that. Maybe you got superpower. I can't even imagine the kind of strength you got, but this padding is good. So it's literally soft and cushy inside. Okay, so I believe it's soft and cushy inside. There might be a middle denser foam to protect everything, and then on the outside it's softer for those of you who want to use this for sparring. Very good for that. Yeah, so I find very good protection for this for my knuckles, and it's like kind of like not heavy, but there's a lot of protection here. I cannot see this not protecting your hand. What else? And oh yes, when I put it away for after the first 4 weeks, I put like those leather conditioner and I cleaned it out so it lasts longer. See, it still smells nice, eh? Okay, so the leather looks a bit worn. Well, not really, but it's not brand new. That's what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't look brand new, but it's still in very good condition. I guess because I put a lot of like the leather conditioner on it, and I like, yeah baby, I'm gonna take care of you. And what I also found out, this has a lot of flexibility, so if you're inclined to open your palms, it is a lot easier with this glove. So I guess I'm trying to articulate clearer the differences I've noticed. This one you can open a lot easier, so more flexibility, so good protection, bounce, kind of not bouncy like latex, but protective, but also flexible for those of you who want to do that. So this, I can literally, so my fingers literally touch my palm here, so there's no padding here, palm ready to go. I guess if you, also depends on the size of your fist. The further you go into the glove, the more your thumb will come to this, and I do acknowledge that now if I push my hand into the glove completely and it's like maxed out, so no looseness, that does come to a tip now. So if I'm doing that, I will feel that. So my thumb's right there now. My thumb's right there. So inside is snug compartment, but there's a lot of space, a lot of free space on the side. So I do not have big hands. I don't know what you call this, small, medium, whatever. Yeah, use what you got. So, but this is still snug and very comfortable. It's not roomy or it flaps around like the older clitoris. So this is, it's snug on the inside. Okay, what else? Anything else I figured out? No, okay, so yeah, just to summarize why I'm making this updated video. So into week 5 of using this, I noticed it is a lot warmer, so it's a warmer glove. I thought this was a drawback for having not so good wrist support like stiff ones, but I understand now why it is nicer. If you want to have a nice pop, you can literally cheat and like, so if you hit the bag and you go thud, 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 you can tweak your hands and like do a little bit of that and go like that sound you like kapak, kapak. Yeah, so I understand now why this is desirable by a few, quite a few people. And yeah, and the padding is just nice and dense and not heavy. Doesn't feel heavy. When I first put that on, I don't know why I had the impression I thought it was heavy, but the 16 ounces are fine with me. They don't cause me any stress or like, man, I want to put them down. I'm like, okay, I'll take my my go-go juice and hit the bags. So yeah, that was my update so far to compare the Bayoneta gloves. After using that, I moved back to these Fly premium ones. So I do not have the X, and I'm slowly suspecting that the X has a different padding inside, though they say it is the same. I might have to buy a 14 ounce X to compare. We'll see. All right, keep on punching and have a great day.